Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how you can use your Samsung Series 7 TV without a remote control. So pretend now you've lost your remote control and you still want to use this. There are different ways that you can. Obviously the easiest way is just to have the remote control. So if you've lost it or broken it, make sure you buy yourself another one. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you how you can still watch your TV. So let's put that to one side. So 3 different ways we can do it. We have actually got a little button on the TV itself that will do various different things. We can use the SmartThings app, or you can use a keyboard. So I've got a little wireless one here with a little dongle. So this is a keyboard and mouse in one. Now the secret little button on the Samsung TV is located just under here. We've taken a picture of it because it's so small to see, it's very hard to see. But this is a picture, so imagine now that's a mirror image of what you're seeing here, just under the Samsung. And can you see we have an on and off button just on the right hand side here, just there. So all we have to do is tap that button, tapping that button there, and your TV will come alive. Now we've got basic functions with that button. If we tap it again, it's going to bring up a little control menu, and then we can long hold on it, so not tap but actually hold it, to enter into that menu. For example, tap it now, it's going to bring up this menu here, and every time I tap it, can you see it's scrolling through the different things. If on volume up, I want to put volume up, I just need to hold it down and you will hear the volume will start going up. Like so. If I want to put the volume down, I can tap it again, move to volume down and hold it down. And then it will go down again. You can even go to source, which is useful because you might want to connect up a PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox, etc. And then we can even turn it off from here. So go to power off and then hold that button down there. And now you can see the TV's turned off. So you have got basic features there. Now, if you want to use SmartThings on your phone, then you can set it up. All you have to do is turn your TV on and then use the SmartThings app on your phone, because your TV is still going to be connected to the internet from previously. Obviously, it will need to be connected to the internet. So we're going to go into the SmartThings app and we're going to turn the TV on, because remember, we've turned the TV off. So hit the button underneath the little Samsung logo again, and it's going to turn the TV on. And now we can control the TV from the phone itself. So if we were to go to this one here, and you can see it's brought up a remote control. If we hit this button here, it's going to bring up more of the remote control. So if we want to do volume, we can go up from here and go down here. And obviously we can scroll around from here, so we can go to home and we can start scrolling around from here. So this is good. This is a nice functioning remote control that can definitely keep you out of trouble for a while until your new remote arrives. Also, another thing we can do is you can connect up via USB a keyboard and a mouse. So I'm going to plug this into the back and let me show you a few basic features on the keyboard. So I'm just plugging in the little wireless dongle here, like so. And now obviously it's going to depend on your keyboard, but you can have a play around with it. For example, if I was to hit one of these top buttons, it's going to bring up things here, and then I can move around with the arrow keys here. I can press escape to go back. It's going to bring up this menu here, and then I can move around here. And you can press enter when you want to go into something, and then it will go into that. You can even turn it off from here. So if I was to hold down the FN button and escape, you will see that the TV is now turned off, and I can turn it on from here, FN and escape, and the TV will turn itself back on. So that's it. That's a few different ways of using your TV without the remote control. By far the easiest is probably just doing this little one down here for basic features, but if you want to use your remote control properly, then your phone will act as the remote control. But like I said at the beginning, this is by far the easiest thing to do, so you probably will want to get yourself a replacement remote control as soon as possible. Hopefully this video helps you out. Thanks for watching.